It's back! All shades of our Liquid Touch Mineral Foundation are back in stock. Everyone can get their colors today. This is the first time that that's happened since November, and I'm having a horrible skin day, so I thought it was the perfect time to show you one more time how amazing this foundation is. So I have not been tanning this last week. I've just been too busy and too tired in the evenings to do my tanning, so you need to empty the nozzle, shake it up real good, then get it out. I haven't been tanning, so I'm using the Velour shade, which is for light, warm tones or yellow undertones. I'm just putting 5 drops. And let's see, I think, look at that. Oh, it's so horrible. I'm gonna do this side of my face. So I'm just gonna dot that all over this half of my face. Such a little bit goes such a long way. And I like to start out with a very small amount so that I can build it up where I need it, but let my skin shine through in the places where I don't need it. I don't like to build it up to a full coverage all over my face because I do have some areas of my skin that are very nice. Like my forehead's not too bad. My nose actually isn't too bad. Just a little redness around the edges, but that's pretty normal. Most people do. Especially fair complexions. So you can already see how nicely that has smoothed out my skin tone. I'm just gonna go back in again. I'm using the liquid foundation brush, and I'm not putting it in the well. I'm putting it on the outside ring. So my forehead's pretty good. So now I'm just gonna go and focus on my neck and my chin area. For some reason, I feel like my skin is worse now as an adult than it was when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I went to a dermatologist every 2 weeks, and I got peels on my face, literally burned off the top layer of my skin. And that was the only way to keep it under control. But as I've learned, adult acne is very, very different from teenage acne. And I gotta figure something out with this, but so you can see how much it's covered. And I'm just gonna go back in with a few more drops and get that real nasty area here. Ugh, look at that. I'm not even using concealer. I'm using this liquid, and I don't even think liquid describes how incredible it is because it's more of like a serum. It's so light and thin. I'm building this up, and if I was doing that with a liquid foundation from any other brand, I feel like I would feel very heavy and caked on. Not with the Touch Liquid Foundation. Just go under my eyes a little bit more. I can use concealer if I want, but actually my circles aren't too bad today, so just making sure I have it all blended in really nice. And in the spots that I want heavier coverage, I'm tapping and pressing it into my skin. I'm not buffing it. So look at that side. It's looking so good. I hope the lighting's okay and you can see that. I am gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. Let's do this little spot right here. So what I do is I take this and I squeeze out the tiniest bit. I'm using the matching shade of Velour I squeeze out the tiniest bit, and then I take this tiny, tiny, tiny little brush. Like, seems like it has like 5 hairs on it. It's so little. So I can get pinpoint accuracy. And I'm just gonna tap that and cover that spot. And then I can either use my finger to blend it in, or I can just tap it in. Look at that. It's gone. And I can also use this under my eyes. And if I'm being lazy and I don't want to dirty a few brushes, I'll just put a little bit on there. And then I just dot it on in a triangle shape. Ah. See, doesn't that look beautiful? And then if you're oily like me, it does dry to a powder finish, but you can set it with the pressed powder. And what I do is I tap it into the powder, and then I lightly tap it all over, because if I start out just buffing it in, it is going to disturb that foundation that I've put down, and I don't want to do that. So first I'm going to buff it in, or I'm sorry, tap it in to my skin, and then I'm going to buff to blend it all together. I feel like I'm having a good lash day today too. So look at that. Can you see the difference? Look at my neck. My neck is the worst part. It looks amazing. I love it. I'm so happy that I can finally get this stuff back in your hands. If you need help color matching, I will color match you. Just send me a message and I promise we'll get you taken care of. Remember that we do have our Love It guarantee, so if you're nervous about ordering foundation shades online, I'm pretty good at color matching, but we can always exchange or return for no reason at all. Any reason, you can return or exchange it. So no worries. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to have flawless skin like this, I look so funny like this, but I love it. I wanted to show you guys. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.